What did I do? Oh, holy shit, what did I do? The end of my bone knife is dripping blood, the blood of another human being. I had to kill him, didn't I? He was standing over the bodies of a woman and her daughter. He killed them. He was eating them. I did the right thing. Didn't I? The smell of the wet fur of the dog flesh and the copper from the blood swirling around my nose. And inside of my head, I can't breathe. I swear, I swear I can't breathe. I need air. I burst from the dog fur tent and fall to my hands and knees. I'm gasping for breath, but I can't breathe. My lungs can't fill enough to make me actually feel like I'm breathing. Thank God I hadn't eaten yet today, or the dog meat would be emptied onto the dog floor. But instead I can only taste the burn of stomach acid in the back of my throat. I've killed another person. This wasn't a dog fruit or a growler. This was another human being trying to survive like I was in the Dogscape. How could I have killed another person? I struggle to justify my own actions, but I know what I had to do. I knew he was a murderer, and if I hadn't done what I did, he would have killed me first. I would have been an addition to the feast that he'd made of the digger's wife and daughter. My breathing has returned to normal. I did the right thing. I hope I did the right thing. He had to die. I was surviving.
What did you do?
There are 3 men standing over me. I was so caught up I didn't notice they were around me. My vision's still a bit shaky from the retching on the ground, but I can see the man speaking has my bone knife. I must have dropped it when I came out of the tent, but what shocks me even more, on the man's belt, is that a handgun from the old world?
Tie him. If he's actually killed Morgan, then he can take his place. Good riddance. The cannibal was more of a problem than he was worth.
Who are these people?
Oh, hey buddy, you're awake. Yeah, my phone died a good long while ago, so it's been a little hard to keep track of time, and since that, skin covered up the building so we can't see the sun. From what I can tell, though, we've been awake and fallen asleep for 4 days, so 4 scratches. I cannot stay here forever. That rumbling keeps happening, and I've been noticing the cracks in the walls on the top floor of this place. I thought the skin would move on after a while, or it was moving and would pass us by after a while, but it's been 4 days. There's plenty of food here, sure, but I don't think the building will hold up long enough for the military to find us. We'll have to get out of here soon. We'll have to test to see what that skin is. Are you okay? You're not cut. Good. No, I'm fine. None of the glass got on me either. I think the skin broke all the windows. We'll have to get out of here sooner than I thought.
They have me leashed like an animal as they walk me across the Dogscape. A length of fur tied into a rope collars my neck and ties my hands to my back. The man with the gun is leading the others south. The sun has already fallen and the danger is high, but they still continue. They don't fear the giant mutts. They're silent. They have been since we left the small dog fur tent. They have stolen the tools and the clothes from the dead woman and her daughter. They took the large bone club that Morgan, as they called him, was carrying. They laughed about his death, and I'm afraid that I'm to follow. If they were all like him. If they all eat what he eats, then I'm to be dinner for that night. If only I could reach my bone knife. Or reach his gun. Guns from the old world should not be in the Dogscape. Like the buildings, and clothes and cars. Even paper and pens. The dog mother has taken all of these things from us. She consumes them as soon as it touches the dog floor. But this man has held on to his gun. He's kept it off the dog flesh. Away from all dog flesh. No wonder he leads them. The dog flesh has dropped away into the distance, and from here I can see lights in the distance. I can't believe that I had walked right by this. The skyline of an old city dots and moves off into the horizon. We could be standing on what was once an interstate, cutting right through the city, but the dog flesh had stretched and contorted into a plateau atop the desert that was the Dogscape. From here we could see the tall pillars of flesh that cover what once was the large buildings, skyscrapers. Nestled at the base of the pillars from our road were lights from flames, campfires, and many of that. For the briefest of moments I had hope. Not just hope for myself, but hope for society. Human beings were working together in a way that I hadn't seen since the old world. There was the possibility to rebuild. But a hard pull on the leash brought me out of my thoughts and into reality. If society was being rebuilt, what kind of society could these people be leading up to?
Thank you. We're gonna need the knives. I'm not honestly sure what to expect from this. It looks like it's muscles and blood that's pressed against the window. Maybe whatever it is tried to eat the building. It's burning like acid. Stomach acid or... hand me the towel quick. I need to get this off of me. Okay. God, that's horrible. It doesn't look like it's done too much damage, but Jesus! That hurts. We may have to try one of the bigger knives. Hand me that one. I think it felt that one. The building is falling apart already, so we'll have to make it through fast. I can see the light just from that cut. We don't have far to go. Get a tight grip on the bag with food, son. We're gonna have to push through. Wrap as much of yourself in that towel. This is going to burn. Give me your hand. We're almost outside. Oh, God, that burns. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I've got you. Just don't let go of me.
As we draw closer to the camp, the glow from the fires changes from a blurred orange to a fully visible flame. What served to hold it, however, caused my entire body to pause. I was breathless. Suddenly, I understood why there are no growlers around. I understood what keeps the mutts away, but I was unsure if I should be relieved or horribly, horribly afraid. The gate from the settlement that is this society had been built from the skull of a great mutt. The maw held itself wide open for a fully grown human man to walk straight through. The fencing between each dog pillar was made up of bones from the rest of the body. They had done the impossible. They killed one.
Welcome to your new home, kid.